welcome to La Liga. So this is it. It's El Clásico, one of the great fixtures in world football, as Real Madrid play Barcelona. The floodlights beaming down from the night sky. So without further ado, we're off to the Bernabeu, and your commentary team, Clive Tilsley and Andy Townsend.
This is Clive Tilsley with you for another fascinating match, and Andy Townsend is here alongside me. Spain has come to a standstill for El Clásico.
I just hope we get a proper game of football, Clive. We saw last season that this game spilled over a little bit. It got a bit tetchy, a bit niggly, a bit nasty, almost too much at stake. Let's hope the guys get the ball down and play.
Real Madrid are winners. Their roll of honour tells you that, but they've got to be winners in a certain way to be Real Madrid players.
There's a certain mentality you have, Clive, to be a top player for Real Madrid. You've obviously got to be talented, but there's more to just winning. It's the style. There's a manner with which you must go out there and perform week in, week out. So it takes a special breed of player to play for this club.
The Bernabeu, as they say here, has been home to Real Madrid since 1947. Capacity 80,000. In 1982, it hosted the World Cup final. Around this stadium, everyone is ready, and we're off. Should be an entertaining game. Good advantage, good referee. Modric. Possession squandered. Okay. One or two possibilities now. Karim Benzema. Give the ball up. Danger still, it's a corner. Sergio Ramos. Hit first time. Oh, terrific shot. And an even better save. Real Madrid can't beat anyone on their day, but they know this will be a tough one.
Oh, this is going to be a tough match, even for a team with Madrid's quality. The opposition are good.
Mathieu. Rakitic. Lionel Messi. Make sure he got his body in the way. Mascherano. Interception. Determined not to let it pass, wasn't he? Rodriguez. They've just got to make the right run, and this fella will pick them out. He can pass it all right.
The quality of that pass, Clive, is wonderful.
Has he found someone? Ball around well. Big chance. Genuine chance. Hit the keeper. Luka Modric. Rodriguez. Karim Benzema. Needs to protect the ball better. Is Andres Iniesta actually underrated?
Oh, he's a wonderful footballer, majestic in possession, can break forward and score goals, a top midfield player.
Busquets. The pressure is growing and growing. Chance here! I think that's offside, isn't it? Yeah, there is a flag up. Ronaldo. plenty of cover there. Mascherano. Iniesta. Modric. Rodriguez. Clearance. He's a strong runner with the ball. Suarez. Iniesta with the ball at his feet here. Not in the way of it. Well done. He's looking around him for support now. Benzema. And knowing this referee like I do, I think he's going to brandish a card for the foul a moment ago. There you are. Thought so. He's booked him.
Yep, spot on as well. Quite good refereeing.
Off they go. Back to the dressing rooms with the score at 0-0.
He does have these moments when he goes flying into these challenges, and invariably it ends up with him getting a yellow.
The referee gets us underway again. The story of this match is still to be fully told. Modric. Oh, he just needed a short finish and they would have had the lead in this game.
That's too close for comfort for the goalkeeper. He knows it. Look at the expression on his face.
Busquets. Didn't hold back, did he? Modric. What can he do here? It's an attempt on goal, straight at the keeper. Busquets. Rakitic. The defender got in the way. Now they've won themselves a corner. Manager is making a substitution. No injury, I hear from our touchline reporter. This is got his head to the ball. Well saved, but the danger hasn't passed.
Really and truly at this level you're expected to test the goalkeeper from there.
Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That was just a lack of concentration, didn't take any care over the pass. Well, he's not the sort of manager to let things lie. If he thinks a change is needed, he's still trying to win this game, hence the change. Trouble. We all know what real chance, big chance. Oh no, it's crying out for a cool finish. They could have got in front. Now, what's the ref up to here? I think he's gone back to the first incident. Yes, yeah, he's got a yellow card out.
Seemed to let play go on for a few moments, but quite rightly produced the yellow. No complaints from the player there, Clive. He knew he was late and he knows it's a yellow.
Karim Benzema. Marcelo gets it away. Mathieu. Knocking the ball around well. Suarez. Neither of them was going to pull out of that one. Free kick given. Sergio Busquets. Oh, look at this! Looking for goal. Keeper reached it. Ball still there. Oh, cannon blast! Got something in the way. Keeper saves, but it's still in there. They've gone offside. Yes, he has.
Oh, he's unlucky there, Clive. He's just been pulled up there. The flag's gone up. It's a correct decision, but he would have had an awful lot to do from where he was. There was no way he was going to get through and score easily from there.
Gone past him all too easily. Defender's got to do better there. Not much defending going on out there. Where are the tackles? Shows some anticipation. Benzema. Not easily shaken off the ball, is he? It's very static defending. You've got to make a challenge. Suarez got a chance. Fancies his chances. Oh, well struck. And well saved too. The keeper was up to it. Bale. This is Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Sergio Busquets. There's a chance here. What's it try? Oh, good save. The goalkeeper's in tip-top form tonight. It's Cristiano Ronaldo now. 4 minutes to be added on, says the fourth official. Suarez. Sergio Busquets. It's a free kick, but not much time to take it. Luka Modric. Benzema. To separate these two, still level pegging. Big decisions. He wants to win this match. He thinks this substitution could do that for him. Now, how often do you see this? 3 substitutes all preparing to come on together. Sergio Busquets.
Defence stayed firm.
Sergio Busquets.
Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, what an opening this is! Volleyed it. Ronaldo. Oh, yes! First goal of this extra time period was always going to be vital. Psychologically, it's a hammer blow.
Oh, it's a big time to score in extra time. So lovely to get that first goal. But that could well be the winner, Clive. That's a great strike.
Yeah. It's now 1-0. First period of extra time. And we're underway with the second half of extra time. Suarez. Real chance. Back in the hands of the goalkeeper.
Look at the manager's reaction. I think that says it all. Frustration starting to creep in, Clive, because they know they should be back into this game.
Luka Modric. Ref tried to play an advantage, but there was no advantage to be had as it turned out. He's pulled the play back. Looking then, he's not very happy about it, but then neither's the ref.
Well, we've seen Sergio Ramos throw himself into many challenges before, and he's done it again there, and quite rightly got a yellow.
Swallowed by the keeper. Gobble that one up.
Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
He takes some stopping, doesn't he? Mathieu. Busquets. Referee's blown. Now, is that a bookable offence? Clock ticks into the final 4 minutes of extra time. Sergio Busquets. Big chance. Flag up, offside, free kick.
It's a close call, Clive, but it's the correct one. Just straight a fraction offside.
This victory in some senses, but you've got to admire them for that.
They're effective, Clive. They don't always own possession, but they create chances, and they've got a big win here.
So it's all been resolved in that period of extra time. Always a dramatic way to find a winner, but at least we didn't have to go through the lottery of penalties today. I leave you the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling. See you soon.